Yeah, what's up? We are back. We're going to do something a little bit different today. Still going to be, jig head with a little bit of hackle feather, but we're going to do a little something different with the body. Something I've been watching some guys tying flies, and I really thought this would come in pretty neat with a really small jig. Hairline dubbins, hardest hole head cement on the shaft. We are using Danville's 210 waxed denier using chartreuse. We're going to start right there behind the head. I'm just going to go a couple wraps because we don't have a whole lot there in that body to play with. I'll stop right there. Now I've already got a black and a chartreuse hackle feather, one of each. Stack them right on top of each other just like that. And we're going to go ahead and tie them into the shank of that hook. Right down to the point, just like we do every jig we tie. Back up to the head. Let's go down one more time. We're going to stop right there. Now what we're going to use in the body on this one is we are going to be using stretch vinyl tubing. Comes in a package like this, medium. We're going to use this for the body. A little bit different than what we normally tie. We're going to be using a UV resin to coat it. And what we're going to do is we are going to try to make that jig come out just like this jig. Little bitty, 1/64 of an ounce. See if we can't get it up where we can get a little better view of it. That's what we're going to tie, except for black head instead of a purple head. So we are stopped right there. That's we are going to tie in our tubing, our stretch tubing. And there it is, just like that. And we're going to wrap this jig just like we're using Chanel. We're going to start it right there, and we're going to strap it in right to the point of the hook, just like you would if you was wrapping Chanel. We're going to come back up. We're going to stop right there, and then we are going to, I don't know if I want to rotate the vise, or we're just going to, let's just turn the tubing. And what we're going to do is we're just going to pull each wrap right against the wrap before. Not quite overlapping, but pretty close. But we're going to make 2 runs on this. Probably go all the way up to the top, and then we'll probably go all the way back down the bottom. I'm pretty sure I'm probably going to end up rotating the vise on this. Let's do it. Let's move our bobbin out of the way. Let's just start rotating. We're going to come back up. I can see that spot. So we might go a couple wraps on this, a couple more than what I thought. We're just going to end up with the UV resin. We're just going to give this the effect of a solid body jig. And this works. I haven't found the right tubing yet to make it, to do 1/8 ounce jigs or 1/16 ounce jigs. It comes out a whole lot better on 1/32 and under. Especially, when you're having a hard time finding the right Chanel to wrap that jig. I really, really liked how these came out. Go right on the other side of your thread. Pull your thread in there kind of tight against that tubing. Come back up. like that. We'll wrap it again. Pull back up. Let's cut that tubing right there, just exactly like you would if you was using Chanel. Get our whip finish tool. I'm just gonna put 2, 3, 4, one row, one good knot in it. We're gonna cut it. That's what we got so far. We're gonna take our UV resin. We're just gonna coat the body of that. And we're gonna give it one good coat. We're gonna seal it. And then when you work on the next jig, put another coat of sealer on it with UV resin. Put a couple coats of UV resin on that, and it will be a solid body. That's going to get it stiff enough and tacky enough that I can set it off to the side and hang it up and wait till we got a sunny day and hang it in the sun. Cure them good and hard. But that's all there is to that. And it comes out a really neat looking jig. And I guarantee it's going to be one of the most durable jigs you got in your box with that UV resin and that stretch tubing on it. Comes in every color you can think of. And I bought some clear for the simple fact is I can wrap that hook underneath in red, use that clear, and that clear will have, you'll still be able to see that red thread underneath that clear, just the same as you can see a little bit of that black underneath the chartreuse. It's very cheap. I think there's 4 pieces in one of these packages, probably 3 foot long. I think it was like $3.50, $4 at Plateau Fly Shop. Something totally different, something to make your jigs unique, make them stronger, durable. You see, you can't, with that UV resin on it, you can't feel that tubing. There's no lip to it. There's no edges to it. It's a solid piece, solid body that will not come apart. No matter how hard you pull that tail, it will not come out. I can't get my fingernails started in that. But it is something really neat, something I wanted to try when I was watching guys tie flies with it. Comes out really good on these really super small micro jigs. Bluegill jigs, crappie jigs, white bass jigs, whatever perch. Whatever you want to use it for. It's something different. It's something you might not have in your tying arsenal because you think it's just for tying flies. Look some of that stuff over when you go into a shop. Look at it, just because it's made to tie flies don't mean it won't tie a crappie jig. And it made a awesome looking bluegill jig. But like I said, it comes in, I got some in red. I got some in clear too, and then I got a couple packs of the chartreuse. Awesome looking. I can't wait to tie some jigs with this red stuff. It's going to be pretty neat looking. These are from Hairline Dubbin. The other ones are from Wapsie. Plateau Fly Shop's got them both. Check it out. It will make you a really cool looking little micro bluegill jig, crappie jig. Definitely worth having in your body material along with your Chanel and all that. Awesome looking little jig. Questions, comments, let me know. I'll probably end up doing a few more of these on YouTube until, I'm still learning how to use it too, how to wrap it right, how to keep it all stacked up together. But like I said, I know your first coat of UV resin, let it harden up, come back, hit it with another coat, harden it up, and you'll come out with that perfect solid looking body on it where you can't really tell that tubing's on it. Awesome little jig. Easy, fast. You seen how simple that was? Give it a shot. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Till next time, we'll see you guys, YouTube.